Some of the four horsemen of the apocalypse are riding across Europe right now. If the US stock market is in a bear market, is there a safe haven in Europe? No, it's actually worse in Europe. Here's why. We've got high inflation, although it is weaker than the US. We have looser monetary policy than the US. A war is on the doorstep of Europe. It's actually in Eastern Europe. And we have insane energy policies. Now let's take a closer look at these. Inflation is not as high as it is in the US, but it is accelerating sharply. Producer prices, however, are jumping even more than the US, largely due to the energy prices skyrocketing. Of course, this is due to their insane energy policies, leading to a shortage of energy and therefore higher prices. For example, Germany just shut down nuclear plants providing 25% of their energy. Now, they can't replace that energy right away. It'll take years to replace it using so-called green energy. So what do? Well, of course, the obvious thing to do is to buy more energy from the Russians. Yes. Did I mention that their policies are insane? The economy in Europe is much weaker than the United States. Germany is already in a recession. Other countries will soon follow. At the same time, debt in many European countries is much higher than the US, so the European Central Bank will keep their monetary policy looser than the Fed in the US. Yes, there is pressure on them to increase rates, and they will increase rates, but at a slower rate and later than in the US. They'll lag the Fed throughout the year. They're more concerned about the slow economy and the recession in Germany than with inflation. Another problem? There is a geopolitical risk from the war. We're seeing millions of people escaping Ukraine and moving to other parts of Europe. The war has both a geoeconomic and geopolitical effect. Economically, the rest of Europe will have to allocate resources to supporting these people so they can survive. Well, how long are they going to stay in the country? When will they go back to Ukraine? That is a huge unknown. Also, trade is disrupted massively, leading to greater inefficiencies in the economy, thus leading to a slower economy. And there is the small but existing risk of a wider war expanding throughout Europe. And you can imagine what those problems will be if that happens. So the question really is, how do we make money from all this? I think that the two best ways to make money on this are, one, short the EFA ETF, that's ticker symbol EFA, and short individual stocks like Deutsche Bank, ticker symbol DB. Unfortunately, there is no inverse ETF for European stocks, so people with retirement funds will have a problem. This global recession will hit Europe hard due to the extra pressure of the war. And I actually look to make more money shorting Euro stocks than shorting US stocks. And of course, if you want to see exactly which stocks that I'm shorting, well, you have to look at the description below. Talk to you later.